Like 20.
Watch a slap. Watch a slap. Watch a slap. Switch. Switch.
How you want.
Check. Check.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 22-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's gone. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Here's Austin. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
No.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 76 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35, but make it the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Alert 3. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. Hey, watch it.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, 60 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. A first down carry by Elliott. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
46.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 20.
Get out there.
Motion.
26.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Prescott. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
26, Mike. 26, Mike.
You go 47.
26, Mike. I got him. 26, Mike. 26, Mike. Let him know.
They're going to 53.
Let him know. Let him know. He's checking. He's
26.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the
26.
Prescott from the gun. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Now, that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
3rd and 2.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. Stay with your man. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hold on. Check.
48 to Mike. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Goff now to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Woods. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Got you.
Shit.
So they'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. These two teams all tied after one. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch time.
Super.
Tight end right. 3 down. Check 48's the Mike. Check 48's the Mike.
Hey, Charlie.
Let's get that ball right here.
DC.
Hatchet.
Now Gurley.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
40 go. 180.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Check.
Ric Flair.
Alert.
Ric Flair.
Check 37.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Check 15. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Watch that. Check the backer. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
180.
48 right now. Let's go.
Louis.
Check 9.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And Gurley here fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football, and it's loose. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
26 Mike. Here we go.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Going to take a shot for Gallup. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. To throw again on second down. Prescott eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down. A first down throw for Prescott. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Being chased out under pressure again, and down he goes again. Samson Abukum. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Kill.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
Brings up 4th down.
Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down.
Switch. Under. Check. Motion out of the backfield. 26 Mike.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Marr is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
We want it. Come work. Switch it. Hey.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Kill. 47. Back. Then we're going to 53. 56.
Prescott off play action. Flush. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Aaron Donald with a sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Hey, kill.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Hey,
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott, he's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb, 76 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Check, 48 to Mike. Come off the ball.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis.
You don't want nothing. You don't want nothing. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want to. Check 4.
And an alley to run. Past the 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 9. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6.
Hey, kill.
Check 3.
They'll run here with Henderson. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Mike 48. I know he ain't got it. Check.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
48's the Mike. No chance. 48's Mike. 48's Mike.
Second down and goal. Goff. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Zerline now for the PAT. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Uses the spin. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46.
26 Mike. 26 Mike. Hey, watch this.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
I'm letting you know right now.
On second down now, it's Elliott. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Back now in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third.
Man left, man left.
Here we go, 47.
4 down. 26 Mike. 26.
Prescott now. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
47.
26 Mike. 26 Mike.
You must be dreaming.
26 Mike. 26 Mike. Man, I got you.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here we go, 48.
Mike 59. All day, pump. Slam. That's
26.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
26.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. 10 more there and another first down.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Push him back. Push him back.
Gun.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
He's tired of
We're going to 53.
He's coming. We got double up.
58, boys, 58, Mike.
Prescott to throw it. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Tavon Austin, 32 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
After the run, Goff going to throw. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. He was looking to go back to Cooks one more time. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Come on, fellas.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Pick it up.
Hey, Zoo.
Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we gonna fight the 48 right now. Let's go. I'm here all day. Mike, 48.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Check.
Super.
Check.
On 1st down, it's gone. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Austin. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Well, Prescott here to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
26, Mike.
Now Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in...
That is caught.